So, we all know what most Discord users are: nice, handsome, and good human beings on Earth. Wrong! They are just as bad as the people that say How I Met Your Mother is trash, but even worse. Today, we will be exposing just how creepy and weird Discord users can get when they have female interaction, and just how bad it can get. And in the end, we will be ranking them in our very own freaky tier list. So, we start by joining a random Discord dating server and saying two simple words: hi. And I immediately get a friend request, so of course, I have to accept it. I immediately open his DM, and the first thing he says to me is, I seem sweet and chill for real. He immediately starts talking about how kind he is. So of course, I have to follow up by saying, yeah, you do. After this, he immediately responds back and saying LOL, and it takes a very long time just to say 4 letters, and says what you doing with 3 Ds, obviously indicating that he wants my 3 Ds. After saying nothing, what about you? He then proceeds to say, I'm just looking for a girl in any server to be my girlfriend. After a brief exchange of messages in which I found out his favorite word from the vocabulary is, you know, we then go into call where he tries to quote-unquote riz me up. Spoiler alert, it did not work on me.
Yeah, it was good.
Yo, what's good, fam? What's good? When we meeting up?
Talking about
When we meeting up, bro?
what you talking about, fam?
When we meeting up?
I know what you talking about.
Nah, when we meeting up?
I then get a new notification, and it was another friend request, so I instantly stopped talking to my love of my life and started a new relationship with Dreon. All he did was invite me to a group called The Ones Who Cracked Aaron Yeager's Balls, and after seeing the first gift in the server, I left it faster than I was to join it in the first place. And surprise, surprise, I have another friend request from an individual named Segador. He was upfront about seeing my Garfield and started questioning himself and asked, what do you look like? And are you a lesbian? I quickly get bored of this weirdo as I get another message from another dude. His name is Prexen, and this guy might be the worst I've seen so far. Watch until the end to find out why. In the meantime, I found another lover in my DMs named Gaiden, and for the most part, he was actually normal. And the only thing he asked was, how are you? And responded by saying, I'm glad. I then got another message by Prexen again, and he begins to be all weird, and he says he's trying to find a girlfriend. I then say I'm 16 when he was 19. And he says, it's fine, you can be my girlfriend. I don't mind. Now let me remind you, I said I was 16, clearly underage. So I stopped talking to him and reported him. These are the type of people Discord should be banning from using their platform. Imagine how many other creeps there are if from 5 people, one of them doesn't mind having a girlfriend that is underage when they are over 18 years old. Absolutely disgusting from these type of people that we meet online.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Warning, what I'm about to describe to you might sink your ship to the pit of the sea. Remember Segador? Well, this smartass thought it was a good idea to send a picture of his Titanic for no reason at all. And then he tries to riz me up. What a genius. What a gentleman he really is. Now, it's time for what all of you have been waiting for. The Freaky Awards. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our very first Freaky tier list. Basically, what we're going to do is give the 4 main characteristics of each individual that we've caught today. But we have a few set of rules. Number 1, it can't be a normal person that we've caught. Number 2 is geeked. Number 3, sends pics I didn't ask for. 4, has bad riz. And number 5, isn't Aki. Up first, we have Ben GZ. As we can tell, he can be a potential racist due to his bio that he had. Secondly, he's a burger, likes 3 Ds, wants an e-girlfriend, you know? Our second person is Dryon. At first, we have he's a Discord addict. Number 2, likes anime dudes' balls. Number 3, is way too comfortable online. And finally, he isn't a Sigma. Next up, we have Segador. First, he loves cats way too much. He also sent a picture of his Titanic to us without us asking for it. Has absolutely no riz. Probably has no friends either. Next up, we have Brexton. This is a very special individual because his favorite movie is The Predator. Lives in California. Yuck. Is buds with EDP 445. Should probably get investigated as our last one. And next up, we have Gaiden. And to be honest, Gaiden did nothing wrong. So he gets to pass on this one. Now we are going to rank all of the freaks on our freaky tier list. At number 5, of course, we have Gaiden, as he did nothing wrong. Number 4, we have Dryon, as technically he did nothing wrong either, except be a little bit creepy in his group chats. At number 3, we have Ben GZ, for the way he was talking and the way he came across himself, you know? And number 2, can we get a drum roll please? We have Segador, for sending the picture of his Titanic and then hitting me with the cheesiest wrist lines there is. And of course, at number 1, we have Brexton, for being a predator and trying to talk and be girlfriends with a 16-year-old while he is 19 years old.